Hi all. Today we are going to discuss about the line chart. So in Power BI, why, where and all we are using this line chart, why we need to use this line chart. So this is call it as line chart. Okay, this entire line is related to line chart only. The first one is specifically line chart. So when I'm choosing line chart, if I'm choosing some multiple values, it should be like this. Up and downs will be there. So before we have discussed about bar chart, it was highlighted in the bar, right? So where we are standing, how much we did a sale and how much what it is, and all we have it was shown in the bar. But now the same value it is showing in the line item. So for example, furniture south is 6 lakh 50,000, and similarly that east is 80,000. So based on that it was aligned. This dot is represent that particular value based on the range. So mostly this line chart where we will use actually to show the trend. For a trending purpose we will use line chart. Trending, for example, month wise, a day wise performance, you want to show the month wise performance or day wise performance, and no, day wise how you are increased day by day, whether you are in increasing mode or whether you are in decreasing mode. That scenario we can use for line chart. Okay, so we can easily understand that. Maybe I'll show you some other data. Okay, so we can go to this sales data and sales, and then city. Maybe I replaced wrongly. Okay, now it should be like this. So indoor is very less. Bangalore is standing here, and Hyderabad is standing here, and Kolkata is standing here. Likewise, we can able to understand easily. So Mumbai is the highest sale, and Chennai is highest sale. Delhi is highest sale. Okay, so already we have explained about stacked, where we need to use a stacked chart, where we need to use clustered chart. So similarly for line chart we have to use for trending purpose. So if you want to show the trend, whether it is in increasing trend, whether it is in decreasing trend, on that time you can choose this line chart. Okay, and next chart is area chart. Both is remain same actually. So this is also same like line chart, but what is the difference between area and line chart is that area is covered in the color. Actually it was colored in blue color, right? When I'm choosing this, there is no color highlights, but when I'm choosing area chart it is showing color highlights. Okay, so here what are all settings are there? Maybe we'll move on to the settings. This is a settings area. You can go to format your visual. So already we have seen settings in our last videos, right? So same settings, x-axis and y-axis, and secondary y-axis. Secondary y-axis, if you are adding one more axis, so for example here we have secondary y-axis tab, and if you want to align two places, so for example secondary axis, I'm placing one more value. It is a cost. Okay, so first range is related to sales, second range is related to cost, because secondary y-axis I have pasted cost value, then the secondary y-axis is cost, and the main y-axis is sales. Likewise, if you want to show two ranges we can able to show, but if you don't want you can just remove it, and you can place the same value in your main axis itself. It will take the same range and it will display the changes. Okay, so let's move on to the settings. So these are all we have already discussed, x-axis and y-axis settings. In secondary settings, it is also remains same, minimum and maximum values and titles. If you want to change, and you can change into secondary y-axis, legend, small multipliers, grid lines, small sizer and all we have already discussed. And what is the difference? Here we have additional settings called lines. Okay, this line settings, which line you want. Normally it was a solid line, right? So if you want to change into dotted line or dashed line, we can able to change like this. Specifically, one column you need dashed, one column you need so for example, cost I needed solid. Okay, see here the cost is showing solid and sales is showing this blue dot dashed line. Likewise, you can align. If you want both in the same category, then you can choose both, and you can choose both as dashed or solid. Then it will change like this. This join type is round type. So the join type is round. It is showing in round dot, right? The same join type. And if you want to increase the size of that line, so before it was in a slim line, now it was little bit bold. If you want to increase, we can use this stroke width. A line type is linear, smooth or stepped. If you want like a step, we can use like step. And if you want a smooth, and you can use a smooth. And if you want linear, you can use linear. Okay, so this is shape settings in line. Okay, and another setting is color settings. So you want to change the color of this particular line. Yeah, we can do that. So sales, it's orange color. So now we are in the area chart. That's why the background is also changing. So likewise, we can change. Okay, and shaded area, the area transparency. If you want to reduce the transparency, increase the transparency, that we can do it here. This is line chart, line settings. And additionally, we have one more settings, call it as markers. This marker, what it will do, so it will highlight the joints where we are standing exactly. So before, this dotted line is there, but it was not highlighted. But when I'm clicking mark, it is showing some differences, right? Maybe I'll make it off. See here, that dotted was when I'm having cursor, it is showing. But if I'm removing cursor, it is not showing. So if I want to make on, it will highlight this marker. And you can choose whether you want all or only south or only east. Likewise, we can change it. And the shape also we can change. Maybe I'll increase the size, then you can able to see the size. See here, yeah. Likewise, you can change the shape also, whether you want a cross, whether you want a triangle, whether you want a plus button or a dotted button, whatever you want, you can fix it here. And for that, you can give some colors also. Now the line color it is taking, but if you want to specially give some color for that particular marker, then we can able to use this color. Okay, show all. Even for location wise, you can able to change your colors. So if you click show all, even you can change for Mumbai, you want some different color. See here that Mumbai was changed. Now that was highlighted. Likewise, you can change it specifically for the location as well, right? Okay, so next setting is marker settings. We have completed. In that, we have seen shape and color, right? Okay, Then we have data label and serial label. So data label we already discussed. So this is the data label. It was highlighted, and if you want to change some background color and font color and all, we can do it here, right? What is series labels? Series labels is nothing but, so if I make it on, see here, this line belongs to what? Even though the legend was highlighted, if you want to highlight this series label, that is also possible. So this is a series label. Okay, and you can change maybe whether you want both. I need both, and maximum width, and whether you want to align from left, align from right. So if you want to start from left or right, we can able to align it here in the series label. And the values, font color, and other things also it is possible. If you want to give some text color, background color, that is also possible. So here we have option. So if you click on background, if I'm giving some background color, it was applied here. This is a series label, right? It was applied here. And if you want to text color also changes, that also possible. So now it was changed. All right, that and all additional settings we are seeing in this line chart. Other settings are remain same, that plot area, background, and general settings, properties, title, effect, these and all we can use as like a old one. So additionally, it was line chart and marker chart and series labels are added. Okay, thanks for watching.